Old wounds are reopened when Suzanne, the famed Nollywood actor Emeka Ike's ex-wife, talked about the alleged abuse she endured throughout her marriage with the actor. In this riveting video, Emeka Ike's son and ex-wife finally break their silence, unveiling the long-held and untold truth about the tumultuous relationship. Prepare to be captivated as they share their sides of the story, exposing shocking revelations and shedding light on the complexities of their journey together and apart.
Your ex-husband made. Before I talk about the issues, where were you when you heard these things?
Welcome to PZ Vibes. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share this video to all your social media platforms.
In a recent interview, Emeka Ike accused his ex-wife of closing down his 480 million naira school, attempting to kill him, divorcing him for things he did not do, and injuring him access to his children. Emeka Ike and first wife Susan Ima divorced in the year 2017. After a series of complications which led to the divorce of the Nollywood actor Emeka Ike and his first wife Susan Ima, Emeka Ike claimed he got separated from his first wife due to domestic violence. In the year 2000, Emeka Ike and his ex-wife threw a carnival-like wedding ceremony. It was a star-studded event and was at that time the talk of the town. His first wife, now his ex-wife, has 4 children for him. However, after the divorce, his ex-wife and his eldest son have finally come out to share what they passed through in his hands and while denying all his claims.
Because I've tried to move on with my life, I've tried to build my life from scratch, but this person just keeps going to the media space to bash, defame me and cook up lies and just say things that never existed or, something that he has built up on, So I just decided it's time to speak up.
During an interview with a popular media personality, Chud, on his show, Suzanne refuted claims that she was begged by Emeka and other family members at the court. She started by saying she was in an abusive marriage and that the abuse started off as verbal, which always do bring her down, cause her mental torture and financial abuse because Emeka Ike didn't allow her to work. She added that she wanted to be an actress and that was why she linked up with him. She was just 18 as at that time and just finished secondary school. She noted that she was modeling and was looking for someone who would put her through, but they were already in a relationship and he told her not to act because it would destroy their relationship. Ima affirmed that he also stopped her modeling career. Furthermore, she said she was approached by an agency to sponsor her for Miss Nigeria in 1999, of which Emeka Ike refused, giving excuse such like, "I can't handle you crying if you don't win." And then she had to go back to the agency to say to them that her parent didn't want her to do it, and also went back to her parent to give excuse such like the agency dumped her because she didn't know what to say.
It started off as verbal, it started off as mental torture, started off as psychological, started off as financial, financial abuse because I was not allowed to work. You understand?
He didn't allow you to work?
He didn't allow me to work. Actually, I wanted to be an actress. That's why I became his friend. I was modeling at that time. I just come out of secondary school. I was 18. And then I met him along the line, and I wanted to be, someone who would put me into the industry and all that. And he categorically told me that I wouldn't act because it would destroy our relationship. Because at that time, we had gotten into a relationship, And he said he was planning to marry me, and the tabloids, then it was newspapers, so they would talk about him, talk about me, and it would break the relationship or the marriage,
So he told you not to become an actor because of the relationship?
Yes, he did say that. He even stopped my modeling career. In fact, I had been approached by an agency to be sponsored for Miss Nigeria at that time. This was 1999. He also refused. He said he couldn't handle me crying if I don't win, things like that. And I had to go back to the agency to say my family didn't want me to do it. And then I went to my family and said the agency dropped me just because I didn't know what to say to them because he was saying, no, that I won't do it.
Ima stated that she met Emeka when she was aged 18, but they got married when she was 23, and that she was already pregnant with their second child when they got married, adding that she was the one that even urged him to get married since they were about to give birth to their second child. She revealed that she regretted getting married to him and that during their wedding, Emeka Ike came late because he was shooting a movie in the US and his family never blessed them.
You met him when you were 18?
Yes.
You got married when you were 19?
No, we didn't get married till I was, I think, 23, going on 24.
Right.
I was already pregnant with our second child when we got married. In fact, I had to be the one to speak out, like, you need to do something because this is our second child. So I was already heavy, and I regret it.
Why?
Yeah, because even during the wedding, he came late from the state he was shooting at that time. They never blessed us. It was his older sister's husband who has stood in, and the wine changing and blessings and all that was done. All through, when we had collected the list from my uncle and given to him, and we were preparing on our side, and I was always calling him, oh, are you, in tune with your family on the list to get everything? His family came empty-handed. They didn't bring anything. Even in family would always laugh at me at my back and say I married myself.
Wow.
It was always a case of, oh, she wants to marry a star and she has to work for it.
In conclusion, Emeka Ike's son and ex-wife recounted all experiences about the highly publicized divorce and custody battle. In a joint statement, they expressed their desire for healing and moving on from the past. They also thanked their supporters and asked for privacy as they worked through this difficult time. The statement concluded with a message of hope and encouragement for others going through similar situations.
I come from a very humble background, but not that humble, you understand, because my mom strived, she worked hard to take care of her kids, but she protected us. And she brought us in this very close-knit, very loving home that, we grew up in. And so I always felt like every family is like that, you understand.
So the question is, somebody would wonder about is, why did you go ahead with the wedding despite all that disrespect? Him waiting for about 5 years instead of the relationship, his family not paying the bride price, him coming late. Obviously there were signs. Why did you go ahead?
I didn't see the signs as signs. You understand? I didn't start, in hindsight, I wouldn't even date him. You understand? But then at that time, he was my first everything, first boyfriend. I just came out of secondary school. I just came out of not knowing, anything. I think it was when I got to be 24 that I started understanding that this is not right. This is not how I should be treated. I now started seeing that, I wouldn't accept some things, that kind of thing. And that's why I said I regretted, even doing that. Yeah. And it was until I was 28, 29, going into my 30s, I started fighting back.
Right.
And then it's now escalated from, verbal and all that, and then became physical. Right. You understand? And then still, even with that, people would say, oh, it's a man's world, and I didn't think of myself, but until the last time that he did, and I was almost paralyzed, that was when I decided that I need to go. But still, I stayed 2 more years after that.
Thanks for watching, and remember, brand new content is around the corner. Until then, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. This is Pizzy Vibes. Come hang out with me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.